Alright guys, welcome back to another one. Today I want to try answer the question of how long has Kingdom Hearts 4 been in development for? This is a bit of a topic that gets thrown around a little bit, and there's no real definitive answer as to the actual development time frame we're looking at for the game, as it's never been formally confirmed by either Tetsuya Nomura or Square Enix, but there is information out there and evidence that sort of suggests the current development time frame of the game. Obviously, the game was announced and revealed back in 2022, but that's not to say Square Enix on April 10th, 2022 started KH4's development then, right? It obviously started quite a while before the official reveal yet. For those that don't know, the typical development time frame for a AAA game is anywhere from 4 to 5 years, with 4 being the most common. Right now, as it stands, we are currently going out of that average or typical development time frame for a AAA title for Kingdom Hearts 4 and slowly approaching what is assumed to be Year 6. It should definitely be known, though, that the development process of a Kingdom Hearts title is a very different beast compared to most normal games out there. Square Enix have to go through a lot of layers in order to make certain things happen, considering that this is a Disney-owned IP. Disney need to tick off a lot of what Square is doing to ensure that the content fits Disney's guidelines. Naturally, there is a lot of liaising between both companies. Basically, it's thought to be that the Disney component of Kingdom Hearts, at least looking at modern Kingdom Hearts titles, extends the development period of these games. Now, Square Enix have multiple different development teams for their certain franchises, and the Kingdom Hearts one falls under Creative Business Unit 1. This one is based over in Osaka and is responsible for the Kingdom Hearts series. This Creative Business Unit, though, again, it has been split into individual teams. The bulk of this team is developing HD Kingdom Hearts titles, so the mainline games, Kingdom Hearts 3, Kingdom Hearts 4, and the rest of Creative Business Unit 1 was working on Kingdom Hearts Dark Road and Union Cross, and went on to start working on Kingdom Hearts Missing Link. So there was 2 Kingdom Hearts development teams. As we know, Union Cross came to an end, Missing Link got cancelled, so I would have to imagine that at this point in time, that team was absorbed into the development of HD Kingdom Hearts 4, with Creative Business Unit being one big team working on one singular project. Back in January of 2020, before the Remind DLC was released, Tetsuya Nomura did a small interview talking about Kingdom Hearts, and one of the questions that popped up was, are there any further updates or plans for DLC? Nomura said here, there are no plans for a hypothetical update as of now, but if issues come up, we will deal with it. Remind is to be the first and only DLC. We are already working on the next title. The title screen of Remind serves as a piece of foundation for it. The game that he's referring to here is Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory. So at this time, there was actually another team that was also working on Melody of Memory. To add to this, Nomura also said, we need some time with regards to mainline Kingdom Hearts, but first up, the Kingdom Hearts UX team will have a surprise announcement tomorrow. That was Dark Road. Aside from the Kingdom Hearts 3 and UX teams, we actually have 2 new teams in operation, and from them, one title will be coming surprisingly soon, Melody of Memory. Mention of another new team here, so 4 in total at this point in time, I'd have to imagine was the beginnings of Missing Link, where once UX and Dark Road wrapped up, they absorbed into the Missing Link team. The point I'm trying to make here, though, is for all of these different Kingdom Hearts projects that have been releasing since 2020, there are individual teams assigned to these projects. The main Kingdom Hearts team has always been working on HD Kingdom Hearts, the mainline titles. So the development of Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind, its DLC, likely wrapped up sometime in December of 2019. Because of that, we'd have to assume that development on Kingdom Hearts 4 likely began somewhere towards the very end of 2019, or right at the beginning of 2020. Square Enix even put up a job listing for HD Kingdom Hearts back in October of 2019, likely recruiting for the development of Kingdom Hearts 4. I also want to mention too that it's also very likely that development on Quadratum as a world may have also started back in 2019 as well. The original plan for the Remind DLC was that it was going to include a brand new world. Nomura said that they actually did start designing and planning a new world, but decided to pull this out. We'd have to imagine that the new worlds that Tetsuya Nomura is speaking of here is Quadratum. That the secret episode would basically take you to Quadratum. There would be an explorative phase where you get to run around the world, open up chests, and eventually have it end with the Azura boss fight. Because he mentions here that in the end I decided that it would be better to work it in properly from the start next time there's a chance. I definitely believe he is talking about Quadratum. So by about December of this year, or January of next year, we are looking at a 6-year development time frame for Kingdom Hearts 4, which is starting to get into the area of being very long and quite dragged out. It's concerning, of course, because we still know very little about this game. There is literally 1 trailer and 7 screenshots. Well, Nomura has mentioned recently that development on Kingdom Hearts 4 is going according to schedule. With how quiet they've been about the game, it obviously does raise concern. I do believe, though, that this is part of Square Enix's new approach to how they market their games rather than showing content over the course of many years. They now want to start the marketing cycle about a year out of release. The other thing, too, is if we look at Kingdom Hearts 3's development cycle, that took about 5 years. Although it was revealed in 2013, and by that point there had been about a year's worth of development progress made, that project ended up restarting as Square Enix wanted to shift development from their own in-house Luminos engine over to UE4. So development on that game truly began at about the beginning of 2014, with the release right at the beginning of 2019. So 5 years. Right now, looking at Kingdom Hearts 4, we are beyond that time frame, even with the expertise that the Kingdom Hearts team now has with Unreal Engine. So even though there are those Disney difficulties when it comes to the development process of a Kingdom Hearts title, you have to ask the question, how much time do you actually need, even knowing you have to go through all of those loops and hurdles, given the Disney difficulty? Also, just for funsies, I decided to look into how long it took Square Enix to develop both Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 back in the day, and while there's no definitive answer, it's assumed that it's anywhere from 2 to 2.5 years, which is an insane thought. Obviously, the development landscape of the difficulty and time to make games is very different compared to the early 2000s. But what I would give to go back to those days where we would get Kingdom Hearts content so consistently. Games just take way longer to create nowadays. Because we are fast approaching the 6-year period of development for KH4, this is why whenever a gaming showcase rolls around, there is always slight expectations and high hopes for the game to pop up, because at this stage, we should ideally be seeing more of the game. I absolutely have expectations for the Game Awards this year. There is no reason why we shouldn't be seeing a lot of Kingdom Hearts 4 in 2026, with hopefully the beginning of that marketing cycle starting in December of this year. So hopefully that wraps up and explains the entire Kingdom Hearts development situation, going over both the teams and the supposed development timeline of Kingdom Hearts 4. Thank you guys so much for tuning into today's video. Be sure to slippity slap that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Big thank you to my wonderful YouTube members and patrons. I hope you're all having a fantastic day, and we'll talk again real soon.